Hey guys, how's it going? Robert Warshank here, and we're going to be covering our Budget Zoo deck guide. Like I said, when we did our initial, top 5 best budget decks to build, we would make guides on each of those decks as time progresses, and Budget Zoo is next. As we know, Silence Priest was the first one, and then Hybrid Mech Hunter is the next one right down the line, so that should be out within the next couple days. But looking at the Zoo list, very, very solid deck. Performed very, very well when we were playing it. Fairly simplistic to play, but does have a lot of ability and wiggle rooms about different plays you can make every turn. There's a lot of options, and there's just a lot of diversity, believe it or not, in this particular Zoo deck. It doesn't even look that strong, but it's very, very strong. So for those of you unfamiliar with how we do our deck guides, we're going to go ahead, we're going to cover the deck. I'm going to go over the cards, why I have what I have in here. From there, we're going to head into some games. You're going to see how the deck functions, how I play the deck, and hopefully you can get a good idea of how to play it, and it'll also provide you guys some success out there on the ladder. So with that, let's get into it. As we can see, there's a lot of 1-drops in this deck, and the reason being is because of the new card, Magic Carpet. This card is absolutely insane. This is like what almost makes the deck as good as it is, and it says after you play a 1-cost minion, give it +1 attack and rush. So right off the bat, that's why we have so many 1-drops, and we put in a lot of powerful 1-drops. Abusive Sergeant, 1 mana, 1/1, give a minion +2 attack this turn. You can also use Abusive Sergeant to give the attack onto the Scarab Egg, so it trades, and then the little Scarabs come out, and then from there you like Grim Rally, because you have a lot of Scarabs on the board, and you buff the board. Argent Squile, again, 1 mana, 1/1, Divine Shield. The Divine Shield is really, really good, whether or not you're using Abusive Sergeant to buff it up, or you're using it with the Magic Carpet. A 1 mana, 2/1 when it comes out because of the Magic Carpet with Rush. Very, very powerful. Flame Imp, one of the best 1-drops in the game. 1 mana, 3/2, Battlecry, deal 3 damage to your hero. You're not really worried about damaging your hero because you're putting a lot of pressure on in this deck, and most of the time your opponent is dealing with your minions, not with your life total. Grim Rally, another one of the core pieces to this deck and what really gives it some oomph, and that's destroy a friendly minion, give your minions +1/+1. So it's kind of giving a buff to your entire board that's normally very weak, bunch of 3/2s, bunch of 1/1s, bunch of 2/2s, and making them, much more resilient, pushing a lot of damage, good burst. Soulfire, 1 mana, deal 4 damage, discard a card. You're not really worried about discarding cards because you're able to life tap, and that allows you to draw more cards every turn. So really good burst, really good minion removal. Voidwalker, again, fantastic 1-drop, 1 mana, 1/3 with Taunt. This is kind of your bread and butter in the early stages of the game. We have Direwolf Alpha. This adjacent minions have +1 attack. Again, we have a lot of small, resilient minions, tucking a Direwolf behind a Voidwalker, or putting a Direwolf next to, again, Scarab Egg to pop it. Really, really important. Evil Genius is one of the new cards that came out. It's a common, which means you can get it relatively easily. And this is a 2 mana, 2/2. Destroy a friendly minion, add 2 random lackeys to your hand. As we know, the lackeys, very, very powerful. And they're just overall really good, and there's no bad lackeys. There'd be a Sacred Maul for Paladin. 3 out of the 4 Maul charges would give you something good, but the Taunt one was pretty bad most of the time. With the lackeys, really doesn't matter which one it gives you. They're all just good in their own situations. Knife Juggler, again, we're going to be playing a lot of small resilient minions, and also the fact that we run the Reform Scheme, and the Fiendish Circle allows for some pretty good burst damage with the Knife Juggler, and also just playing at natural minions out there, pinging for at least 2 to 3 every single turn. He's just insane damage and a fantastic card in this deck. Scarab Egg, looks very weak, but it's Death Rattle, summon 3/1/1 Scarabs. Very scary card, especially in combination with stuff like the Knife Juggler. It also does really well with cards like Sea Giant. So again, filling up our board. Sea Giant costs 1 less for each other minion on the battlefield. So filling our board with little minions, playing a Sea Giant, very, very good. Magic Carpet, we kind of already covered it, and I wanted to cover this before everything else so you know why there's so many 1 mana minions in the deck. Reform Scheme, this is probably my least favorite card in the whole deck. So when we're done covering it, I'll show you what you'll take out to make it a non-budget version, because that's been a lot of questions. Hey Rob, the budget version's cool, but how do I make the deck its normal, better? And that's just its normal Zoo, but we'll cover that in a second. Defender of Argus is an interesting choice. A lot of people don't play it, but I think it's really good, alongside, again, the Scarab Eggs, being able to taunt up your minions, because there's a lot of rogues out there, and rogues like to go face with Leroy, and Defender of Argus says, yeet, no you're not. Fiendish Circle, again, just reloading the board. It's a very cheap card. Summoning 4 imps, 4/1/1 imps is really good alongside almost everything in the deck, whether you're Grim Rallying, your Knife Juggling, your Sea Gianting, just goes along with the whole package. And then, like we already covered, the Sea Giant, because we're playing so many small minions, we're loading up the board. Most of the time, this is going to cost anywhere between 1 to 4 mana, and an 8/8 is just huge. So if you're looking to make this deck non-budget, we're going to remove those 2 cards right there. We're going to add this card right here, and then we're going to add this card right here, and boom, the deck is no longer a budget version. You've got yourself a nice tier 1, tier 2 Zoo Warlock. Again, you could probably, if you want to play Leroy, you can play Leroy. There's some other cards that you like, but this is actually the list that if I were to play, if this was a serious, Rob, play the best Zoo that you want to play, this is the deck that I would pick. Changed out those 2 cards, add in those 2 legendaries, and you're just good to go. So very simplistic. And if you play the deck, guys, and you enjoy it and it gets you a lot of wins, throw a like on the video, throw a KekXD in the comment section below. That's good enough for me. Shows me you like the video, shows me you like what you see, and you want to see more of it. So with that, let's head into the games and enjoy those, and hopefully it'll provide you some help when you're out there playing the Zoo deck on ladder. So enjoy the games, guys. How broken is Arcvist? I mean, not that broken unless you're playing it at the control matchup. Like, you have to be playing the control matchup for the card to seem broken. But most of the time it doesn't even see play any other match. Like, it doesn't even see play. Like, it has to be basically control versus control. I guess we're missing the 1 mana 1/3 deal 5 to yourself, but that's an epic, so I was saying Free Shaman is the coolest deck around. Well, on my screen, you said play Free Shaman before he said what's the coolest deck around. Oh, play Free Shaman, that's the coolest deck around. Oh, okay. I thought it said play Free Shaman and he said what's the coolest deck around. Oh, okay. Alright, I understand now. Sorry. Gotcha. I was like, wait, hold up. Wait a second. Something ain't right. Interesting how Abusive Sergeant's now seeing play again. Is that card still in the that 1 mana 2/1 give a minion +1 attack? Is that card still around? I don't think so. I don't see it. Veteran, I think her name was. Veteran? I don't think she's in the game anymore. I think she got how some rotated. Rotarded. Evil Genius. 2 OP. Well, Evil Genius next turn. Wasn't that a Frozen Throne card? It might have been. I don't know. I just know it's called like something veteran. Card was bonkers. Card was BANANAN. Macarners. Uh-oh. Is he killing my magic carpet rod? You better not kill my Aladdin. Do not kill my Aladdin carpet, you fucking fuck. Leave the carpet alone. Wow. Okay. Really making me have a run for my money here, chat. Jesus. Well. Oh, dipping away. That's really lame, bro. Now he's gonna like fan of knives. It's just like every matchup. We'll see. top deck sap. Come on, man. This fucking guy. Why is he so good? I had a chance. Sea Giant wouldn't have got sapped. But now I'm fucked. This is so obnoxious. Why is this guy so fucking good? Do. I lose. Pented Edwin got me. Oh god. You get the deal 2 damage one too. Jesus. Well, shit. I'm at 1 HP, baby. Is this considered a draw? It is a taunt. Can we kill the board? We can. Oh, wait. Boom. Yeah. Alright, we got a taunt. Taunt online. Alright. Is it better to more dust for the next expansion or more gold for next expansion? I'm not sure I understand what you're asking. Are you asking if it's better to collect dust or gold for cards? I'm not sure I understand. What you mean, killer? Why is he... Oh. What if it bounces back like... Just not the 1-1. That's fine. It's fine. Alright, so I need to get a taunt. This dagger does kill me. Ooh, there's a taunt. So I can never tap. Tapping is never an option. This is 4. First, do we kill a minion? I think we trade here. And then we kill. Yeah, we kill this for this, and then it still costs 4. And then we can play this. But we also could play these lackeys as well. So that's also really good. So we'll discover a spell too. I mean, I'll take a lot. I'll take like a, we could both lose. I'm an idiot. Damn it, dude. Yeah, why am I really bad at this game? Like, I could have played Sea Giant there and won next turn. Like, I lose every, like, as soon as I lose consciousness, like, all brainwaves stop. Like, you saw what I was doing, and I was doing it 100% correct, and then all of a sudden, like, my brain just decides to stop working. It happens all the time. So if I lose, it's my fault. We had lethal. Well, that would have been 8. We might have had lethal. I don't know. It's hard to say. 100% my fault, though. Did we have lethal? No, he'd be at 1 HP right now. So technically, if I attacked, I could have Hellfire, and it would have been like a draw. I probably wouldn't have taken a draw. So he needs a top deck. He needs a top deck Leroy. Anything that gets 1 damage through. So anything to deal with this. It's like a minion and SI. Anything really. He has a lot of really good draws. Yeah, but my brainwaves just decided to take big crappers there. Gold, because dust will always be the same value for a common and a golden, while packs can give anything but still dust. Well, I mean, when you play the game, you get dust and gold, like, anyway. It's not necessarily like, like, you don't pick what you get. So just wait for the best decks to come out of the new expansion and craft those cards, or open packs with gold and hope to get those cards. Well, yeah, you use dust to craft individual cards, and you use gold to buy packs or enter arena. But generally, you want to use your dust to craft like the individuals that you are looking for. But before you craft the cards, you want to open packs first. Looks like we got him. We got really lucky there. Like, really lucky. Granted, we also had like Defender of Argus in the deck, which we never drew, but if we would have drawn, that was an option as well for taunts, and that would have gave us 2 taunts, and we could have drawn that at any time. So it's not like we didn't have taunts in the deck. It's like drawing one of the... How many taunts do we have in the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4? So 4 taunts, and we were 15 deep, so theoretically we should have drawn 2 of them, and we did draw 2 of them, so we're on statistically averages of the amount of taunts we were supposed to draw. Statistically in the middle somewhere.
Let's have some fun.
Without you, do I always just keep Carpet? I think I do. I think Carpet is a card I always keep, and then I mulligan for a 1-drop. And then around 8 or 9, guys, or probably 8, 8:30 when the HTC World Championship comes on, I'm gonna log off, study, and then watch that, and then work on our Disenchant guide. With or without you. Did I ever coin Magic Carpet? I don't think so. Ah, that card's good. With or without you. I wish Magic Carpet worked with the Fiendish Circles and the Rafaam scheme, but it doesn't. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Rafaam scheme. I'm still not sold on it. It does like the same thing as Fiendish Circle, but it has to be in your hand. Like, you normally just play Rafaam instead, but because this is budget, we've got to make like cuts where we can. So, but I don't sure where I'm supposed to cut. Without you. So if I go coin Fiendish Circle, like, it just, it's kind of awkward. But if I play this, you would have to buff just 2 minions. And that really doesn't, like, he doesn't want to do that. He is probably going to try to kill this, though. He's only technically, like, 1 damage off. So he probably does have it, but he still has to buff the board. So Power of the Wild right now fucks me. And that all comes from not having a 1-drop. Oh, whoa, 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 yeah. Don't kill the 1/6. Ignore that card. Oh, never mind. With or without. Thinking about it, I think I could have Grim Rallied this. Question, chat. If I Grim Rally the Scarabeg, does it hit everything with the 1/1? Or does it just hit the, So probably just the minions out, because the Death Rattle needs to trigger. I don't think the Death Rattle triggers and then the Grim Rally stuff happens. I think the Death Rattle triggers secondary. Hopefully he just goes face, man. A good player will trade, a bad player will go face. Because as long as the Zoo doesn't have the board, the Zoo can't win. The Zoo has no comeback mechanic. We don't run Hellfires, we don't run Twisting Nethers, we don't run Joffrey. So if we have nothing to trade and nothing to buff, we kind of just win. But he's going to be really greedy here and go face. Like, this is a very greedy play. Alright, we can make stuff happen with this. We can actually make some really nice stuff happen with this. With or without you. There might have been some sort of better play than what I just did there. Maybe like a Defender of Argus, or maybe the Abusive Sergeant one's in there. That looked pretty good to me. There might have been something better there. If anybody can point out what was better there, please let me know. He's trading. Looks good to me. This is our comeback right here. Wipe? He was hoping for a swipe out. Alright. Good stuff. His face? Cool beans. Catch me like a tidal wave. Tidal wave. I think this always happens. We know he doesn't have swipe or he would have used it. So that's why I'm not like worrying about trading the Giant Face. Even though Giant Face does set up like a nice like lethal pretty soon, like this looked a lot better, like in regards to staying alive. Any interesting OTK decks you know of, Rob? OTK. I mean, OTK Warrior with Mecha'thun is popping back up pretty heavily, like pretty heavily. But besides the Mecha'thun decks, not really. Some people are running Shrivala, but that's like very, very, very not seldom, or very, very seldom. Like I saw like one of them. This is where I tap. How much damage is this? This is 14, 17, 18, 19, 23. So if I tap, I don't think like the only thing I could get is like a Dire Wolf or something like that, right? Like nothing changes the outcome here. Like, and I also could be possibly dead to like some swipe shenanigans. I think I just go face and end turn.
This is not Tomb Raider. I can see.
Oh, Zoo gets some fucking nasty wins, dude.
Nemzi versus Gera.
Imagine plus ultra.
Let's have some.
Could you even imagine? So far away. Zoo's the deck that never dies. It's pretty true.
I see a vision in the
Card's really good. Makes me sad. Like I can't really like. Yeah, can't really protect. I mean, I could technically like coin the egg and then this becomes like dead or whatever, but well, I could coin and like abusive sergeant this and then Grim Rally the abusive sergeant and then this technically lives. It seems like a lot though, because right now he trades here. He maybe plays a minion, I can abusive sergeant this, and then I can knife juggler, and then I can coin Grim Rally, and that just seems like much better. What up, Dubby? I don't know, man. It just seemed like a lot to use. So he trades here. If he just hero powers, alright, I kind of got fucked. It's not really the end, though. I don't really think that's that big of a deal. Now I can just go Fiendish Circle, right? Or I could just play Knife Juggler. It's Knife Juggler into Fiendish, or I coin Fiendish, and then I go into Grim. Or I can just play the Direwolf Alpha and then Abusive Sergeant. I like the pressure that this provides. Now I can like tap like a Direwolf Alpha in there somewhere. Weapons Project, that's fine. He's only gonna take out one of these. If he hits this, that's be interesting. He's not gonna hit. Okay, he hits one. He hits face. If he hits face, that means he hits Brawl. Okay. This is where like Rafam is really good in the deck, because we would just like tap like crazy and then eventually you'd get Rafam and then you'd be like, hey, yeah, bitch. Yeah, we all know that was coming. This does 2, so we do this.
Put this apple on your head. Get in there and fight, maggot!
It's going pretty good. Can't complain. Playing our budget zoo deck. Let's see how it works. I'll make our video on it. There's one brawl out of the way. One brawly boy out of the way. Always tap tap, bring it on back. Tap is so good. We haven't even drawn the Rafam scheme yet. It's so sad. Like I just want to draw the card so I can like classify it as good or bad. But if you don't draw the card, like what do you do?
The light protects me.
As you command. Why do you call?
Kaboom. Shield slam. It's fine. There's the scheme. I mean, I know he's got warpaths, man, but like, we really don't. So if I do this, is 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7. We actually have too many cards on the board if I do that.
I fight.
Oh, we got these guys. These guys are ass. These guys are the worst ones. Hopefully warpaths or brawls. Oh my god, he runs Baron. Fuck me. Alright, chat. Fuck me, dude.
Put this apple on your head.
Double time and double pay. Double time and double pay. No breaks. No breaks. No breaks. No.
How much dust is this deck? It's like 20. It's like 2,000 or something like that. It's really cheap. Real cheap, real cheap, real cheap. Yeah, schemes are probably just too slow, but they're commons. So it's like, how can you like not put it in? The next budget deck we can run is the yeah, we could probably like build a few budget decks before the championship this evening. Ooh. Did he mess up there? What the heck was that? That was just like very bad, right?
The light protects me.
Get in there and fight, maggot. Sever my wrath.
My shield for Argon.
All right, we can make some shit happen with this. Woo! So now his warpath doesn't clear the 3/7. Oh god, is he gonna kill the carpet or is he killing the jugs? I could have put this guy on the other side and kept the knife juggler like fended, but this should be fine. And you have me. So this does 4. So I actually do this, and then I can Grim Rally and hit him in the face. I'm assuming if he had Warpath, he would have used it. Well, maybe not. He could have been saving it. It's hard to say. Depends what hero power he gets. The microbots, ugh. Like a princess. This is 4. That's 3. So I guess I use the 4 one. Do I tap first? Probs. All right. This forces brawl.
I fight.
So it's basically, he already used Brawl. So it's like, he has to have second Brawl, and then the Warpath isn't enough to clear the Giant. So this lines it up to like, he has to have one, not one or the other. Because normally you'd have to have one or the other. Now he just has to have the Brawl or he loses. Black trees. Yeah, Warpath's not enough to clear. Well, actually, he Warpaths... You'd have to Warpath to 8. That's 4, and then the hero power does the 3. So 2 more times. You could do it 3 more times. Oh, and then the microbots. Uh-oh, I forgot about the microbots. I forgot this is 2 for 3. Maybe he doesn't see it. He might see it, though. No, because it's still at 4. It's gonna still be at 4. We're good, everything's fine. Yeah. You can't kill the Giant. You'd have to have Execute. Yeah, this only does 3. Aha! My calculations were correct. Yo, if Budget Zoo can do this fucking good against tier 1 deck, we beat a Token Druid, we beat a Warrior, we beat a Rogue, I think. Like, we beat all the best decks in the game right now with Budget fucking Zoo. The hell is this shit? Like, this is crazy. Why am I playing fucking 45-minute control decks when I can build myself a 2000 Dust Zoo Warlock and shit on people?
Let's have some fun.
I don't know, chat. I honestly don't know. How much was the ultimate value Mech Paladin? I don't know. The dust count should be in the bottom right of the video when it first starts up. Should have the deck list and how much dust it costs in the introduction of the video. I'll treat you like a princess. Do we ever coin Squire? Probably not. We save Squire for Magic Carpet Rides. Totemic Smash. Smashing. Thrashing. Dashing. This card is so good. This card is so scary too. This card is like so scary. I also could have coined Squire to trade, so we'll see if this totem comes to haunt me. Hexing Carpet Rides. Alright. Double Hex. Holy shit. That's crazy. It's crazy. So this should still cost 3 even though I kill this for 1. Whew. What a board, chat. Zoo OP! All night for you. He already used both hexes. So like, what does he have? Hagathis Scheme? It doesn't kill the giant, fucking sea giant of destruction. Lightning Storm. I mean, he has stuff, chat. This guy's got shit. This guy's got spooge. This guy definitely has spooge right now. I actually kind of want to keep the Magic Carpet healthy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, please don't give him what I think it's gonna give him. No. Fuck. Now you can double trade into Carpet and heal for 8. No.
Why do you call? Get in there and fight, maggot! Get in there and fight, maggot!
The light protects. I fight.
So this is 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, we have lethal. Unless he creates like another AoE spell. What up, Bod? Hey, just wanted to say, Rainatoads, that's kind of annoying, but we do get the free Sea Giant, basically. Basically free. A free Shavakadu! Free Shavakadu! So we're playing everything in our hand for sure.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Sever my wrath!
I declare a thumb war.
I fight.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you as a free-to-play player. Your decks that you posted were cheap on that YouTube video, and it helped me get to rank 2. It's not legend, but I'm stoked. Yo, LJ. Congratulations, dude. Rank 2 with the budget decks? That's amazing. Not spell power? Nice. No Shavakadu! Do I win? Lightning Storm? Alright, we win. Because we have 2 Sea Giants ready to fucking rumble! Zoo fucking crushing people! Do you see this? Do you see this? Budget Zoo destroying people's fucking souls. God, this deck is good.